put it in there like that. Whoa, no, no. It is something else to build. No, this will last all summer long. Well, hello, everybody. I have Weird Genu and Abby here to help us with the ultimate face-off. It's Miniverse, Real Brands versus Mini Brands, Series 4. We're going to see which has better details, is more fun, and are they doll-sized? If you're wondering about this guy and that guy, there's a whole video about these very, very weird-looking dolls. And yes, this is supposed to be Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters. But enough about those guys, let's get into this. By the way, this is the first series from Miniverse. And not only is it cute mini food, brands like Pop-Tarts, Cheez-It, Spam. There is no resin in here for me to make a mess with. Hooray! Whoa. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we have these adorable shopping bags just filled with things like Breyer's ice cream, natural vanilla. And here is our ice cream. Let's take a close look at the container. It looks pretty legit. Look at the pictures, the font on it, and you can open this up and it's empty. But don't worry, we can fill this right up with our vanilla ice cream. That really does fill it up quite nicely. And it comes with a scoop, so we can just get right in there and scoop. Oh, that is a messy scoop. A little ball of ice cream. So this is the texture of a kinetic sand. So it's very stretchy. So it's also fun to play with. But how cool is it that you can close this up and just play with what looks like real ice cream any old time? And Weird Genu would like you to know that it is in fact doll size. Looks pretty perfect. That's not all that was in here. There was also a can of Pringles. Okay, this can is very tall. In fact, I think it's a little big for dolls, but the can looks very detailed, very cool. We can take off the lid. Look, it's sealed up. And inside, will we find chips? We do in fact have chips. Let's see. Lots and lots of little Pringles were inside. It's completely filled up too. So these chips have a little texture and some bumps on them. They look very realistic. And Weird Abby would like you to know that it is doll sized, although he would never eat chips. No processed food for me, bro. Okay, I'm so impressed that these are actually filled to the brim with chips. And we still have another bag to open. All right, here we go, here we go. We got Cheez-Its and creamsicles and turkey breast. Let's go ahead and open up our Columbus turkey breast. There are actual slices of turkey in here that are a little hard to pull out. Come on out, turkey. It's being held down by a little bit of tape, I think. Oh, there we go. Here are our turkey slices. They are the perfect size for dolls. Yeah, now we're talking. And look at the edges. It looks like actual turkey slices. So impressive. And there was some tape holding it down. I can just pop them right back in here and you can reuse this. Now let's talk about our good humor creamsicle. The box, well, looks amazing. I think there's a recipe on the back of here. Very hard to see. There's only 100 calories, and inside there are individually wrapped, yeah, you guessed it, creamsicles. Let's cut into this and have a look. Ooh, wait, somebody took a bite out of mine. Not cool, man. Look at this though. You can see the cream in the middle, the orange exterior shell. It looks kind of glossy like ice cream. So well done. There appears to be 2 in here. And somebody ate this one. How dare they? And moving on to our Cheez-Its. Wait a minute. Somebody's sneaking Pringles back there. I totally busted him. Anyway, this looks so realistic. The box is amazing. They show the different varieties of Cheez-Its that you can get. And can you believe that there's stuff inside? Of course you can, because we've already seen that. Look. There's tiny little Cheez-Its inside. That is so amazing. Let's check out the checklist. We have jams that it looks like you actually pour the jam in. Peanut butter, where you pour in the peanut butter. Eggo waffles. Ooh, Pop-Tarts. Coffee, and you pour the coffee in. Snowballs, donuts, Twinkies, Hostess cupcakes. We have crispy treats, Uncrustables, and a variety of crackers and chips are Cheez-Its and Pringles. Oh, no, no, no. That's not all. We have some nuts and corn nuts. Bam! Hormel chili. Different kinds of meats, including bacon. We have Laughing Cow cheese. Breyer's ice cream. Oh, this other, I think it's gelato ice cream. It's yummy. I've had it. And then our Good Humor creamsicle. Ooh, they have all the good stuff. Klondike. And we have fudge-sicles and popsicles down here. Over 50 to collect. But how do they stack up to the original mini brands? Hey, there's Pringles on here too. There's rare frozen moment minis. Maybe we'll get one of those. Let's see what we got. 2 layers of plastic. That's hard to get off. Yikes. Okay, and this always reminds me of an orange. We'll just pull apart. Ah! Okay, I have complete control now. We'll pull this apart. Ah! And get into this. This is not food. Oh my goodness, so many pieces. Okay, it looks like we have some shelves. I'm not in the mood to build anything, but here we go. Pop this in here, and this in here, and this in here. This little one over, oh, nope, nope, nope. This over here. Think this goes here. Getting a little confused. Okay, this goes in here. Okay, this goes in here. Same thing on the other side. We're done. Just kidding. We can pop a shelf in up here. Why is it so lopsided? Anyway, a little structural integrity up here. Oh no, I think I did something wrong. I think I did something wrong. You want these to be up top here so you can pop this in place. Okay, that's more like it. Now the bottom's in place and now we can add our shelves. So they just hook on just like this and one right down here. Okay, they are done. There are stickers you can put on here. Can't really read what it says, but it would tell you, you know, what kind of foods are on these shelves. So that's pretty cool. Seems mighty small compared to dolls, but it's a shelf and that's pretty cool. But I'm here for the food, everybody. Not here for the shelves. Let's go ahead and see our first one. We didn't get food. We got deodorant. It's Ultra Max. It doesn't open up. That's the thing with mini brands. You don't really get to open it up and see anything inside. It looks a little big for our dolls too. That's a lot of deodorant for one little dude. All right, are we gonna find some food in here? Am I just gonna get like shampoo and soap? Oh, we have Bazooka. All right, this container looks amazing. I didn't even know they had sugar-free Bazooka. We have the whole graphics and stuff on the lid. There's something in there, but you can't open this. That's so frustrating. Anyway, let's find more food. Oh, what did we find? Some holy guacamole? Yes, so it's holy guacamole, classic minis. So this box is very, very empty. Nothing inside, but it is a very realistic looking box. Oh no, it's a little big for my shelf there. I'll just bust right through here. We have, hey, I found some money. We do have some money here that actually looks really, really detailed. And Morningstar Farms original sausage patties. So this packaging looks amazing. You can feel squishiness inside. It's probably foam. If I cut it open, there's not sausage in there, but it looks great. And there is a super ginormous checklist for this that goes on and on forever. And there's more on the back. Back to Miniverse. I think it'd be really cool to get like some jelly and Pop-Tarts. Let's see what I got. In the first shopping bag, we have cookies and cream. Ooh, that looks so good. I've actually never had this kind. Let's go ahead and get right into our cookies and cream here. We have 2. I'll leave one in here and we'll check out this one. Did anyone take a bite of it? No. So it is textured. You can see all the little cookie crumbles on there. Looks really good. And it's a good size for the dolls, whether he wants it or not. He may be full from eating all those Pringles. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, we have some Eggo minis, cinnamon toast. Okay, here's how the box looks. Amazing details, and more importantly, what's inside. We have a shy little Eggo that doesn't want to come out. Come on out. They're all wrapped up. You have 4 attached together. They look so realistic. Let's go ahead and get them out. Here they are. Now I don't see anything that makes them look like they're cinnamon toast. There's not like little speckles on them. Okay, they are minis, so they're extra small and about the right proportion for a mini size waffle for a doll. We'll just tuck them away back in here. I will say these boxes seem a little bit big if we're talking about scale. For the dolls, it's just a little on the big side. But that is literally my only criticism, and for most people, they don't care if it's doll sized or not. All right, I believe we have some coffee beans here. Yes, we have Cafe Bustelo. We have Jif peanut butter. We have more Pringles, and we have our peanut butter. Let's look at our coffee first. Looks like a tin can, but it's plastic. We can open up the lid and it's empty. And that's because it's our job to pour this in here. Miniverse putting us to work here. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? Oh, this is actually bigger than I thought. I thought this was way too much coffee to go in there. But I think it's all gonna fit. Yep, still some room. Still going. Still going. Whoa. Okay, there's a little bit left. There we go. It fits pretty perfectly in there. All right, very nice. Here we go. The only problem I can see with this is if there's kids playing with this and they pop the lid open and psh, coffee beans everywhere. All right, we have our peanut butter we need to fill up. But first, let's look at our cheddar cheese Pringles. So the can is the same size as the other one. Of course, we have our lid and we can see if our chips look any different from the other ones. Let's see. Nope, they look about the same. I think the cheddar cheese Pringles have a little bit of like orange or yellow seasoning on it, so we don't have that, but it still looks amazing. And our Jif can is ready to get filled. Here's how it looks. We open up the top and we have peanut butter goo in here. I feel like this might be a little trickier than our coffee. All right, I'm just gonna, oh my goodness. I can't really just squeeze it out, so let's get messy. Okay, so this is slime. Ooh, it's more like putty consistency. It doesn't stick on your hands. At first it felt very, very sticky and I was kind of concerned. Put it in there like that. Whoa, no. And just kind of like dig at it like the consistency of peanut butter, just a little less sticky. I think that is so cool. Push it down here. Try to get out as much as possible. There's some chunks in there. There are a few little peanuts in here. This does say extra crunchy. All right, let's see. Oh, it's getting harder and harder. Get this in there. I'm going to just keep trying to push it in. I think that's the best I can do. Still have some extra peanut butter. Maybe, Abby can just hang on to it for me. There you go. Lid is back on and we have our Jif. I cannot get over how amazing these are. I think someone's feeling a little left out over here, so he'll come join us. Don't worry, I have the Pringles. It's mini brands time. Let's see if we can find an ultra rare. Okay, here we go. Up first we have our checklist. Oh, Almond Joy. This Almond Joy looks amazing. Look at the package, but look at how massive it is compared to our dolls. That's okay. I still think it looks pretty cool. And more money. It's all about the money, money, money. Okay, let's keep going. I do like that you can make like a little store and fill your shelves and then pretend play with that money that you're buying stuff. We have dry shampoo. So this bottle looks very pretty, very realistic. Oh gosh, it has all the print on the back of it and instructions. And it almost looks like you can take the top off, but you can't. It looks like Ginu could use a little dry shampoo. This is doll sized. And let's keep going. Okay, we have a big old bottle of Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen. I mean, this is so well done. It feels like metal, but I think it's plastic. It feels kind of heavy, but it's like kind of massive compared to dolls. This will last all summer long. All right, up next. Our next surprise is bioactive hand sanitizer with aloe vera. So this is a large bottle compared to the dolls. It looks like it is filled or it looks like it's empty. They almost need to have like a little line that looks like the, sanitizer. Because right now it looks kind of empty. Last one. It is something else to build. No. Oh, this is cool. It's a safe. What in the world? Okay. Why do you need a safe for your food? Anyway, let's just quickly put this together. Okay. Pop this on here, this in here. I'm not gonna lie, the struggle is real on this. Some of the pieces just aren't fitting together very well. This is where the little lock goes on right here. The door definitely goes right here, but it doesn't seem to want to stick. And we have this up here. Okay, it's almost together. This one door does not want to go on though. Why are you being so tricky? Ah, no! Everything's falling apart! Anyway, this is supposed to be a safe. I'll try again later. But it's safe to predict that there's going to be awesome stuff in here. All right, let's get into this. My one fear is duplicates at this point. But there's over, what, 50 to collect? So let's see. Are we lucky enough to get no duplicates? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We have good humor, chocolate eclair. I wonder if there's been a bite taken out of this. Let's open it up and see. Will there be a bite taken out of it? No, just the creamsicle. Okay, this looks good. It has lots of chocolate pieces. Some are dark chocolate, some are lighter. Ginu's looking like he wants to have some ice cream bars. I believe we have some jelly. So let's see. Yes, we have our Smucker's Concord Grape Jar. So we can pop this open. Love the way the lid looks. Everything looks like metal, but it's plastic. Snippity-doo. Same deal as the peanut butter. You just gotta kind of dig in here. A little sticky, a little different from the peanut butter. And then we just start stuffing it in there. All right, a little more. And last little bit, big bit, I should say, going in there. Come on, you can do it. Almost there, almost there. All right, that's about all that will fit in our Smucker's jar. So we can pop the lid on and have a look. Looks amazing. Again, a little big scale-wise to our dolls, but not too big. Almost perfect. Last bag. Here we go. We have donuts. It's our first hostess. Oh, look at that bag and all the little donuts inside. I almost don't want to break the seal. Let me see if I can. There we go. Let's see these little donuts. Oh, they're in a bag. Okay, so look at them. They look like pretty legit little donuts. I'll say that they are, though, kind of small for our dolls, believe it or not. But wait, they're donuts, so they're supposed to be small. And crispy treats. All right, snap, crackle, and pop. Here we go. The box looks amazing, but are there actually crispy treats in here? Could there be little crispy treats? Look at the wrapper. It's like an actual crispy treat wrapper. This looks so legit. It looks just like crispy treats. I feel bad cutting this wrapper because it's so well done, but here we go. Inside we have, unbelievable, a little tiny crispy treat. You can see those crispies on there. The amount of detail that goes into this and into this and into this is just unbelievable to me. All right, I think we have one more surprise in here. We do. Ooh, we got ground turkey. Perfect for making tacos. And we even got a spoon. So let's go ahead and see what the consistency is like. I think it's gonna be like kinetic sand. It is. It's pretty crunchy. Let me feel. It's more crumbly than the ice cream. So it actually feels like little chunks of meat. Yum. Well, I'd like to thank our Saja Boys for joining us. I think it's clear which one wins. The level of detail is just unmatched with Miniverse. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see more of these Saja Boys helping me out, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.